Hi, welcome to another Eletter, footballtradingprofits.com Eletter. Welcome to the new season, part 2. We're going to be looking at bet and go. We're not just about trading at footballtradingprofits.com. Bet and go, in other words, it's the good old traditional punt. You're looking for an outcome. If it wins, you win. If it doesn't win, you lose. The advantage with trading is you don't have to call the match correct. You just have to call the next odds movement correct. That's the key advantage. With bet and go, though, it allows you, frees up your time, basically. But you're at the behest of the final result. Research to exploit. I do comprehensive football research at footballtradingprofits.com. At the moment, it's all hand done by me, but when things get busy, my old pal AI will not replace me, but aid me with the workload. But while it's this comprehensive, I do generate angles in, and I think they should be exploited for bet and go purposes. For example, we've got this comprehensive research for the Finnish Veikkausliiga for today. Inter Turku unbeaten. So we've got two results in the match odds we can think of, match odds or the draw. 3-4-4-2 goals before half-time recently. Now that could open the door up to a half-time goals play. I personally like laying the 0-0 in the half-time score market or backing first half goals over 1.5 in this particular instance. They've scored 2+ goals in the last 4 matches. That could open the door up to an Asian handicap bet and go, couldn't it? 8 out of 10 second half goals have been scored in the last 15 minutes. That could open you up to a specific lay the draw in the second half. Another niche market. So just with this kind of basic but comprehensive research based on the stats at soccerstats.com, we can generate these bet and go angles. My job will be to pick the best one of the lot and push on with that. So let's take advantage of this comprehensive research. As you've seen already, just for that single Finnish match, plenty of potential bet and go angles, isn't there? The first half goals market, as I've alluded to, if, like Inter Turku, they're scoring or their matches are seeing 2+ goals before half-time in the last 4, that automatically opens the door up to first half goals 1.5, doesn't it? And laying the 0-0 in the half-time score market. Already you've got 2 possible bet and go angles. I will be recording these for you and letting you know how they get on. They need to be recorded because we need to find the perfect staking plan for the perfect bet and go plan. Second half markets, again, as I've alluded to, the way I play the second half markets is to generally lay that draw or lay that 0-0 second half, particularly when the in-play stats suggested the match was nowhere near going to end 0-0. So the second half markets, again, you can see they're specific niche markets. These are to be exploited for bet and go purposes, particularly when we are doing comprehensive research when all the other punters are just on the fly. Laying the draw. You know that old chestnut, the lay the draw, but let's use lay the draw as a bet and go strategy. Lay the draw at the start of the match and leave it be. If the match ends in a home or away win, we profit. Laying the draw, if you think about it, it's a nice bet and go punt, isn't it? Because you've got 2 out of 3 outcomes covered. You've also got the fact that teams want to win. Unless they're in Italian Serie B, at the end of the season. But let's not mention those draw fixes now, shall we? Overs markets, over 1.5 goals, something I'm looking at. You're going to get a higher strike rate with over 1.5 goals, but you're going to get lower odds. That doesn't matter because we'll come to it in a second. It's the staking plan. If you can generate that profit with the staking plan, married to the odds, however short they might be in the 1.5 goals market, you're onto a winner. The secret to success is the staking plan. Let me show you my secret weapon. Now, this isn't an advert for the staking machine. I just wanted to make you aware that there are multiple staking plans above and beyond level stakes. These staking plans fit in with high strike rate, over 1.5 goals perhaps, lower strike rates. We could use the lay 1 to 4, which I did for a season using laying the 0-0 in the half-time score market. We're looking to retrieve losses, and we came out of it with a very nice profit a couple of seasons ago. So these are multiple staking plans on the lay and backside. So what I do, I record the decimal odds, and you never know, something that I thought was a backing system could turn out to be a laying system. So this is my secret weapon. It's professional money management staking plan tool specific for betting. The Charity Shield will be with us soon, and that is the curtain raiser to the start of the English Premier League season, which returns on the 16th of August. Of course, you all know that's my dad's birthday, so send him plenty of cards. He'll be 86. Wow. And it's also the day after Elvis died. So it's a memorable day, the 16th of August. What you'll get at Football Trading Profits is that daily research. It's in depth, 12 years of experience as well. And now we're going to utilize the bet and go strategies. The AI apps are coming. They're getting better and better every week. I am enhancing them every week. Let's take a look. So these are the two apps I'm working with for footballtradingprofits.com. The Soccer Match Reviewer, which I'm teaching it to look out for things that I look out for. Pre and post European club competition. Watch out, FC Copenhagen, for example. Let me take you through a match. So we'll be looking at the Danish Superliga. Copenhagen against Aarhus. Let's see what the AI tells us. What it should tell us is that Copenhagen are pre and post European club competition. That is vital. What it will also show us is Copenhagen scoring 2+ goals. It should show us the 100% stats as well, which will be Copenhagen 100% wins, etc. So let's just see. It's still being enhanced every day. These apps need constant enhancements as AI gets better. The apps will bring in the enhancements. Now, I want to make these apps free for members of footballtradingprofits.com. Here's the main talking point. Great. It's picked up the Champions League. Possible fatigue. So that's excellent. I'm delighted with that. The key battle, potent attack. They're scoring 2+ goals. First in the league, 7 goals for, 2 against. So good stuff. As you can see, it does need enhancements. The match excitement, perfect start against a new boss. So it's picked up the new manager for Aarhus. These are important considerations for research. New manager, European club competition, and the main 100% stats as well. So Copenhagen, likely to employ a 4-3-3, which is a very attacking minded, isn't it? Significant midfield injuries. I've asked the app to tell me about injuries as well, because they can change the complexion of the match. So it's looking increasingly like Aarhus are vulnerable, isn't it? With some key players out. Fixture context, UEFA Champions League. That's important, isn't it? So I'm delighted with the initial findings. This could be improved. You don't want to be reading through all of this, do you? What you'd like, ideally, would be a précis. But right at the end, you've got the possible outcome, which fits in with what Copenhagen have been doing this season, scoring 2+ goals. So that's all to come once the app improves. There's still some little bits that can't or don't work initially, so they will be enhanced. And this other app, the AI Football Stats Analyzer, will likely get busy once we've got matches under our belts, because I'm just giving an example, Bayern Munich, but of course the season hasn't begun yet. So what it will do, it will break down, more importantly, these kind of draw stats as well. If you were looking at lay the draw, 6.7% is a low draw stat. First half performances as well. These stats are probably not accurate because it hasn't been linked in with Gemini's API. So these are kind of placeholder stats, but it gives you an idea, doesn't it, of what to expect. And that's all wrong, of course, isn't it? Because they haven't been playing Leipzig in 4 of the last 5 matches. So once it's linked in, we'll have the interactive as well, Leipzig against Bayer Leverkusen. Hopefully this live center will come to life once the API is linked. And we've got something, whoops, gone wrong. That's because we are in development. So it's very exciting. I'm particularly pleased with this soccer AI research. It's picked up what I tend to pick up when looking at matches. You'll also get Telegram. We'll be doing a Telegram session. Most days I try to spell out the trades for you so there's no complications. Daily review preview videos are very important because you can learn from yesterday and bring that in to today. So we've got daily podcasts as well for you. For example, yesterday's podcasts looked at the English Professional Development League and the Dutch Eerste Divisie as goal-fest leagues. Today's looks at the best leagues for, I think, over 2.5 goals, or both teams to score. I'll have to confirm that. So I'm doing everything for you apart from stick the ball in the back of the net. So if you want to join footballtradingprofits.com the week before the start of the Premier League and before the beginning of the German Bundesliga, the Italian Serie A, Spanish La Liga, these are all absolutely top quality leagues, and with top quality comes consistency. You don't get that in English League One, English League Two. We've got an excellent offer for you as well, the 2025 offer. And the free resources, you're already signed up to the letter, but if you know anyone else who wants to get some free Premier League research every Friday into their inbox and a podcast every day on a different subject to do with football, then take them to footballtradingprofits.com/2025-free-resources. Get a comprehensive stats pack and reports every day. So I hope you can join me at Football Trading Profits. Thanks very much for signing up for the e-letter. I hope you're getting some value out of it. But this is the time when the football season begins properly. Once the big major leagues are on board, we're not just talking England, Italy, Spain and Germany. We're talking France, we're talking Portugal. The Greek Super League is very tradable indeed as well. it's just a great time. It really is. Once you get the elites on board, their patterns start showing. Arsenal, for example, the best defence last season. Is that going to continue this season? It's a good angle to bring in. Well, if you're looking at their pre-season, no, with Villarreal scoring 3 against them. But that was a Mickey Mouse friendly. So have a great weekend. Welcome to the new season, part 2. We are going to be employing bet and go strategies if you like tips rather than trades, or if you like a bit of both, come and join me at footballtradingprofits.com. Have a great and profitable weekend.